Hey yo, this is Dash, and today I am out at the Big Green Egg. Yes, Quentin, the Big Green Egg. I'm cooking I'm gonna be smoking some turkey legs. Oh yes, look at that color. These turkey legs are a little different. These are fresh turkey legs. My wife has a coworker who has a farm, and she raised some turkeys. My wife bought one of said turkeys from a coworker, and I'm cooking some fresh turkey legs.
Get ready.
All right, so last night after I picked up the turkey legs, and yes, this is the turkey that I talked about in the video where I did the steaks, that video. Anyway, I went out, picked these up, and when I brought them home, my wife said, hey, can you vacuum seal the parts? Because the turkey was cut up into pieces. Can you vacuum seal the parts? But before you vacuum seal them and freeze them, let's have something that's fresh. Because we never had a fresh turkey before. All right, with that being said, I got the smoker started. And now it's been about a half an hour or so, and I'm out here and I'm gonna go ahead and get my turkey legs onto the cooker. This brine, I actually brined these turkey legs overnight. The brine was a quart of water. Since I only had 2 turkey legs, I just did a quart of water, a quarter of a cup of kosher salt, coarse kosher salt. I did a quarter of a cup of brown sugar, and then I did basically half a quarter of a cup of white sugar. Then I also added some rosemary seasoning just to kind of break it up and give me a little different flavor. But these turkey legs look pretty good so far. All right, I'm gonna get them out here. I'm just gonna let them hang out. Not gonna do anything fancy. You saw I put where that piece of wood that I put in the charcoal was apple wood from my apple tree that is no longer with us. And I'm just gonna let this hang out. I really don't have much of a plan. I don't have a timetable. I really am just kind of getting this prepared so that we can have some turkey legs. My wife and I probably have some turkey legs just to kind of try and munch on. I can't remember the last time I smoked turkey legs, but the last time I did it, they didn't turn out kind of like a county fair or, you know, like a state fair turkey legs would be, or like the turkey legs you would get from like an amusement park or something like that, like a Six Flags or even Disney World. So I'm hoping that with the brine and just letting them smoke, I have no timetable for this cook. I'm just gonna let them smoke, check on them. I'll be back out here to check on this in about an hour. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, so I am back outside at the Big Green Egg. You guys know I call the Big Green Egg Sammie. It's been about an hour. Figured out to check on the temperature. My temperature is starting to actually climb. It is probably about 150 degrees or 170 degrees showing. Like I said, I just put the turkey on to kind of let it come up to temperature. Wherever it settles in is where it's going to settle in. I'm not really pressed at all on this cook or for this cook. Let's get this open. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Let me get you guys off of the my mount here so you can see a little closer. All right, so plenty of smoke coming, rolling from the cooker, but turkey legs looking good so far. I'm gonna let them go for a while longer, and I'll just check on them again, maybe another half an hour or so. So far, so good though. Woo! Like I said, Quentin, this one's for you. Maybe he'll stop giving me grief about not cooking on the big green egg. I do cook on the big green egg. I do use it. All right, so I am back out at the big green egg, and I'm gonna put you on my mount here. There you go. All right, so I came out and I brought a thermometer with me this time. So I'm gonna get this plugged in. Now that the cooker is coming up to temperature, it'll ramp up the temperature pretty quickly. So that I can monitor it coming up to temperature, I'm gonna get the thermometer out on the grate. Oh yeah, we're getting some good color here. And I guess I got the probe right up against the bone there, but so far so good, looking fantastic, smelling good. I'm just going to leave the thermometer propped. Actually, I should turn it on first. I set the high temperature, set it to 275. Really don't care what the temperature goes to. And the low, we'll set it to 215. And good there. I say oddly enough, but funny enough, see, my thermometer is already set to turkey. I'm trying to think when the last time I cooked, or what was the last thing I cooked, but it's set to turkey. I guess I had it, maybe it was cooking some chicken. Either way, it has been another half an hour. I will come back out here in about another half an hour to check the temperature and to see where we're at. All right, so it's almost 2:30. So the turkey legs have been out here for about 2.5 hours. I feel like, okay, there we go. It's a little better. They've been out here for about 2.5 hours, and let me check them. Oh, look at that color. Hold up, I'm gonna get y'all down in there. Oh yeah. So at this point, I'm trying to decide. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna turn them over. Let's get some color on the underside. Woo. Get this kind of down in there. Oh yeah. Come on. Ooh, it's hot. It's hot. All right. So far, looking good. I'm going to. Yeah, these are mine. I lick my fingers. I'm going to get the cooker closed back off, and I'll let it sit out here for a little while longer, maybe another half an hour or so, and then I'll come back. Actually, I'm going to, let's open up the top there, get some more heat, help crisp up that skin, and we'll put a little more air in the inlet. All right, I guess we'll give this another half an hour or so. And we are back out of the smoker. It's been almost another half an hour, so it's just about 3 o'clock. So we're looking at 3 hours so far on this cook. Oh yeah, buddy. The cooker, I let the cooker get up to, it's sitting at about 300 degrees right now, so, you know, ramping up in temperature. Fantastic. I'm gonna look at this thing. Woo. We got good color all over. Woo. Woo. Yes. I has excite. Let me get you guys in closer so y'all can see better. Oh yes, look at that color. I'm gonna let these hang out. It's at 156 right now, and we're not there yet, but I'm gonna let these go to 175 at least. turkey legs, they can stand, or dark meat in general, can stand to go to a higher temperature than, let's say, breast meat. So I'm gonna let it cook for a while longer. I'll be back out here in a bit. Oh, did I press the record button? Come on, let's get off the screen. I did press the record button. All right, so my life be lifing. Here we go again. So I have to pick up taste tester number 3 from school. The turkey legs are at, what was that, 162 degrees. I'm going to close the smoker off. I'm going to close that and close that. But say in the meantime, oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, buddy, it looked good, dripping clear. I'm gonna make the game time decision. Should I leave them in here or should I take them out? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I want them to get, say, crispier. I'm gonna leave them in there. Actually, I'm gonna take one in the house. I'm gonna leave one out here. So at least we'll have one that could be survived, or one that'll be decent in case it doesn't pan out. All right, I'm gonna get one taken off and I'll join you, or I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, so let's get this out of here. Ooh, yeah, that's still hot, damn it. Put that over there. All right, so this is how I folded my foil. My plan, pick this up, put this in here. Oh yeah, hot as hell. Cradle it, cradle it. Ooh. So there's still some radiant heat going on in here, but there's still like a place for it to escape. All right, I'm gonna take this in the house. Everything is closed off inside of the cooker, so hopefully the temperature dies down, but we'll see what this looks like in about an hour when I get back with taste tester number 3. All right, so it is 4:30, moment of truth. The turkey leg has been sitting out here for just about an hour. Oh, we got some good darkening in there, and the temperature is at 185, so it's nothing, it's not too crazy. All right, looks like it was a decent decision to leave it sit out here. I'm gonna get my probe turned off, and I'm gonna get this taken in the house. All right, you know, had to get some, say, additional content, but get some. Wow, smoked turkey leg. All right, gang, so nothing fancy here with this one. I am going to find a fork and a knife. I guess I'm using one of the most obnoxious steak knives I have. All right, so this one in the foil was the one that I took off before picking up my daughter, and the other one is the one that I left on. So I'm gonna cut a piece of the turkey leg that I took off an hour ago, and it smells fantastic. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I feel like this one might be a little underdone. It could have been a little more tender, but the flavor is there. The brine I looked at, or I read, it basically said that the level of brine gave the turkey leg more of a, like a hammy flavor, and it definitely tastes fantastic. There's a decent smoke ring there. I think I could have used it, cook a little longer, maybe to 175 degrees or so. Now this other one, when I just temped it, it was at 185. This is where it's at. This one, ooh, so good, nice and tender. The skin is honestly a bit rubbery, but for this being the first time in a long time that I've cooked a turkey leg, that could be fixed with like high heat towards the end. But this turkey leg right here, man, oh man, it is way more tender than the other one, but still has great flavor. And again, the recipe that I use, which was actually, I want to say derived from a bigger recipe. The recipe that I used called for 10 turkey legs. I only had 2. So I took the recipe and I put it in, I quartered it. It was what I found was a gallon of water, a cup of, actually they just did a cup of kosher salt, and then some other seasonings, and white sugar. I did a quart of water, a quarter cup of brown sugar, a quarter cup of white sugar. It was a quart of water, a quarter cup, a 1/4 cup of kosher salt, a quarter cup pack of brown sugar, and then it was a half of a quarter cup of white sugar. And then I added a little bit of rosemary seasoning. I have a rosemary seasoning that I just added a little bit to give this, some additional flavor other than just salt and sugar. So the brine, I brined it it was overnight, and I'd do it again. This turned out great. I actually might keep that in my back pocket to start brining some chickens if I decide to cook the chickens either on a rotisserie or just smoke them. What this? It's a winner. Anyway, thank you guys so very much for hanging out, watching this cook. I'll see you guys next time.
More butter, baby.